Okay, I'm Dr.Deepak and I head Ayurved Cancer Research Trust. Today we will be starting with a quantum experiment. I will be talking on quantum experiment. So, okay, this is my organization, Ayurved Cancer Research Trust. What we do here is we do research on diseases and their treatment. Now, a disease, as seen by the modern medical fraternity, they look at the physical aspect. I have explained in my previous videos. What we are doing is we are looking at the real aspect. Let me put it this way: the real aspect of the disease, not just a physical aspect. So you see, what I am calling physical is nothing but the manifested form. See, anything that comes into picture, there is a planning. There is a planning that is required. Now, this planning happens at a brain level, or as per the modern understanding, it happens at the brain level. So, at the brain level, the comprehension of a things. Say, for example, if you plan to raise a business, you will plan the business. Before that, you will consider all the aspect of those business, and then that business manifests. Okay, the physical reality of the business comes later. First, you talk. Let me put it this way: it is there in the words. It is there. You call it. It's there on the paper. So first, the things are there on the paper, and then it manifests on the physical world. Now, even in the case of disease, even in the human mind, it functions on the similar level. What happens is like the understanding, the disease, the cause, the current, the factor, that lies in your brain. Okay, in your brain, and it lies in your biomemory. See, physical memory and the biomemory. There are two memories. That biomemory is nothing but it is physically not visible, but it's there. तुम्हारे मन में क्या है? You tell me. This is the way we usually people talk. What is there in your mind? So that what is there in the mind is the real cause of a number of diseases that you see, whose solutions are not available by the modern medical fraternity. Most of the autoimmune condition, the hormonal condition, the cancer condition, and the diabetes, uncontrolled diabetes, uncurable hypertension, the heart disease, and see a number of factors. Let me put it this way: all the diseases, the underlying cause is there in the thought current of a person. It's there in the mind. Just for your understanding, just understand that it is there in the mind of a person, and that mind is not visible. It becomes a subjective understanding for you. So subjectively, you are not able to understand the disease. Okay. So what the manifested form, what you see in the raised blood pressure, you raised sugar level, and then you have cancer mass visible inside your body. See, all these things are visible. The manifested form is what you see as a disease, but the cause does not lies in the manifestation. See, manifestation is the output, the product that is produced. But before the manifestation that happens, there is a cause that is there in the mind. If something runs inside the mind, and after a certain period of time, or when the environment, or when the proper environment arises, that gets manifested inside your body. So everybody might be knowing that cancer does not happen in 1 or 2 days. It keeps on growing inside your body. So there is something there in your mind that is running, and that what is there in your mind that is running is becoming the cause, and that cause is continuously giving a certain signal for that tissue to keep on replicating it uncontrollably, or slowly it initiates and later on it becomes uncontrolled when its capacity to overcome the immune reactions generates. It starts to replicate very quickly, and it becomes a metastatic form of cancer which spreads all over the body. Why I have chosen quantum experiment here is, see, understanding this brain. Unless and until you understand this brain, the root cause, the cure is not there. So these videos are not for stupid doctors who just wants to sell medicines or just busy with their daily life, who wants to watch movies and play with the children. And see, this is scientific work. This is for the scientific people who have the capacity. I don't have a problem with fucking your wife or or playing with your children. You do whatever you want. I mean, that is necessary part of life. But what I am telling you is, if you are into a profession, you should know what, or don't become a doctor. For that matter, you don't become a doctor. Doctor is considered, it's the highest profession possible. Doctors are considered next to God. So understand what you are at the present, what you are currently. The doctors who are there currently, what they are doing, they are selling medicine. They are a salesman. Most of the doctors are salesmen of not one company, but multiple company or multiple brands. They are brand ambassadors of most of the companies, and seller or marketer of those companies. They are selling the products. That's all they are doing. Salesman, as in. So don't be doctor. Okay. If you really want to be doctor, you got to know your body. You got to know unless until you know your body, and it's the cause behind the disease. You're curing a disease, but you don't know what you have left. Most of the doctors, what they have done is they have left from some pharmaceutical company to finance and fund and do the research and come up with the solutions to the problem. And these idiots are sitting in the clinics and they are selling the medicines of those highly researched or whatever you want to call. But now pharmaceutical companies, they're doing the research. No doubt they're not doing the research. But their research are again based on coming up with a product that is sellable. That will produce enough money for them. That will produce again a business for those people. So see, business there, business here. Nowhere doctor. Okay, so at one place there's not a researcher. So the pharmaceutical company, what they are hiring, they are not the true scientists who are doing the research, but those scientists who are doing the research to file a patent and for the benefit of the company. And here what doctors are doing is selling the same products which are so no one is coming up with the solutions. Okay, and as per my understanding, once you know the cause of the problem, the solution is, see, the whole srishti, the whole cosmos is designed in the form of solution. You're getting the point? So everywhere you will find a solution at each and every step that you walk in. See, when you walk on the street, you might be seeing more than 1,000 different varieties of plants. If you really observe, if you walk 1 kilometer anywhere at any stretch Okay, in India, you will see more than 1,000 varieties of different plants that are grown. Apart from this field wherein you will see all the agricultural plants. But if you see walking on the roads or walking on the path wherein you will see the the plants grown, you will see 1,000 different varieties. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is the solution is there. Wow. Ultimately, I want to put the point is the solutions are there. All the solutions are grown. But unless and until you will understand the cause or understand the disease, how will you look for the solution? You're not looking at the solution because you don't know what the disease is in reality. Okay. So moving further, we will move to the quantum experiment. Again, quantum experiment, why I'm defining or why I'm stressing on the quantum experiment. The reason being